Hey, what up, everybody? Stevie Breach coming to you. Tonight was a rare treat for me tonight. Honestly, on Mondays, I most of the time have to work. I think I've talked about this in a lot of my videos. Tonight was the first night that I've actually got to sit down and watch Monday Night Raw almost entirely from start to finish. I did get home a half hour into the show. So I didn't watch all 3 hours, but thanks to WWE's YouTube, during commercials I was able to catch the beginning parts of the show, even though people filled me in on Twitter on what I missed. Basically, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But anyways, this was the first time I've got to watch an entire episode of Monday Night Raw on Mondays, live with everybody else. In a long, long time. Honestly, before I started this video, I tried to remember the last time I was home to watch a Raw on Monday that I wasn't at, and I honestly can't remember. But I had a ton of fun. I remember it was a lot less painful than it was the last time. I remember the last time just remembering, like, I wanted to shoot myself in the head because the show was 3 hours. But then again, this is the special time of the year, WrestleMania season. This is when they really kick it into top notch. There's a lot of character development. You can tell who are the guys that they're going to be using at WrestleMania, who are the guys that they're just feeding out there to job to these guys, because they basically don't have any plans for them on these WrestleMania weekend shows, and they're not needed. Why this Fandango fool keeps getting his push right now, I have no idea. He has, I don't even know if he'll be signing autographs at Access, honestly. And if he does, I don't even know who will be standing in his line. Basically, show kicked off with a really, really good match. Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler. If it wasn't for Alberto Del Rio versus Cesaro, U.S. champion versus World Heavyweight champion, I think they would have been match of the night. The Del Rio match was really, really good. I was sort of scared that they were putting him in there with Cesaro, that they were just going to have him sort of beat Cesaro pretty easily. But the match was really, very good. It was very well balanced. Del Rio did get the win. But honestly, I am really hoping Cesaro drops the United States Heavyweight Championship sooner than later. As I predicted, I was hoping that he would lose it to Miz at WrestleMania. And I'm hoping that by SummerSlam, Cesaro will be really, really in the World Heavyweight Championship hunt. I think he's a future World Heavyweight Champion for WWE, and he's a great asset to have. And the more I see this guy, the more I like him even more. Really, really good stuff. There was a really, really good segment involving the New Age Outlaws. They came out to start their match with the Team Road Scholars. They were demolished by Brock Lesnar, which set up the Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman promo, basically saying that Brock came out there and kicked the shit out of him for being friends with Triple H, much like he did to Shawn Michaels before the SummerSlam match. At least he didn't break their arms, I guess you were saying, because I was really hoping New Age Outlaws versus Team Road Scholars would be like a #1 contenders match, so we can set something up for Team Hell No going into WrestleMania. But we got a no contest in that match, I'm guessing, so hopefully we can have the New Age Outlaws on Raw. Loved hearing them come out, the "Oh, you didn't know," the A double crooked letter, so on and so forth. Really, really good stuff. Kofi Kingston, the guy that I forgot to put in my WrestleMania 29 preview, he was there. He got his ass kicked by Mark Henry. He'll fit into WrestleMania somehow. He's just like somebody that I just missed when I was going over my card. They got to have something for him. He's not my favorite guy, but he's enough for everybody. Ryback versus Mark Henry, got some more push. They even set up a match for them to be fighting on SmackDown this week. Hopefully this is just continuation and not the blow off of their feud, because even though I think this match could be a train wreck at WrestleMania, it is a match that I really want to see. If it does deliver, you got to give props to both of these guys. Then comes the beginning of the show, which sets up the main event. They try to do a big thing to sort of honor Paul Bearer. It was a good thing that this is WrestleMania season when Paul Bearer did die. Undertaker kicked off the show again, coming down to the ring. This time he made it all the way down to the ring instead of just standing on the entrance. And in honor of Paul Bearer, he did the whole kneel down with the urn. and all that jazz, and it was really good. And then CM Punk came out, basically setting up a match for the main event. It was going to be Kane against CM Punk. Pretty good. I honestly probably would have saved this match into the last match before WrestleMania, but due to this being a special night and they needed to pay homage to Paul Bearer, it made sense. What doesn't make sense is at the end of the match, Kane beats CM Punk. I think they had to do this finish in order to set up what they did, but this whole storyline is based off of streaks. It's all based off of numbers. It's all based off being undefeated. Well, then again, CM Punk really wasn't undefeated for all those 400 days. He lost some matches by countout. He lost some by just walking off in the ring and just losing interest. He lost some of the matches during his title run due to disqualifications, run-ins by the Shield, so on and so forth. So, I don't know, maybe, basically he lost. He lost. And he got pinned to the mat. They're trying to set up this match, basically because Undertaker's never lost at WrestleMania. CM Punk thinks he can beat him, but he got beat himself on Monday Night Raw. But then again, it's the same thing that I don't understand about the Undertaker streak, because it wasn't on WrestleMania. It doesn't matter. Now, Undertaker can win all of his matches at WrestleMania, but Undertaker can't win at Backlash, can't win at SummerSlam. Like, it just doesn't make sense how this one night, just because it's WrestleMania, means so much. And I honestly I can't even realize when they think they had something going with Taker. I think they just kept putting him out there for matches, and they just happened to be putting his name down on the booking sheet to win, until finally somebody was like, hey, Taker's never lost, and then they decided to run with it. Kane does deserve to win this match for one reason, that basically the promo that they did for the movie, The Call, the WB Films movie, they did a sort of a interview. It was more like a phone call, but it was like a pre-shot thing done with Halle Berry, where she's doing the things like the show on like Good Day Sacramento or whatever stuff you have at your house. Or in your city, the Good Morning shows where you have one of the guys on the show go in, interview, so that way you're like, hey, my city's a big deal, I got to interview Halle Berry. Well, this one, they just did a pre-tape, they just told her to do this crap, and then basically, it was Kane talking to her on the phone, and it was really, really good. It was really funny. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on YouTube. WB put it up. It's titled Halle Berry Comes to Raw, and it has a screenshot of Kane talking on a cell phone. You can tell he's in front of the ring. Really, really worth the 2 minutes to check that out. Basically, as I was bitching about, Punk took the loss, and Undertaker came out, and Kane. They were both doing the old thing with the urn, paying homage. They had Paul Bearer up on the screen. CM Punk snuck up from behind. He clocked Kane over the head with the urn. I think he hit him like 3 times. And then as Undertaker moved down the ramp, CM Punk ran up the ramp. They sort of just sort of traded spots. Taker came down. He acted like he really cared about how Kane was doing. Like, actually he was going to bend over and pick him up. Like, I think maybe it was just too far for him to get down there and help him up. He just left him there laying there and just started paying attention to CM Punk. CM Punk sort of realized he had the urn. He had the powers of the Undertaker, so he started to sort of mimic Undertaker from the ring. He was trying to do the thing where he was holding the thing up. You could tell that it was something that he was really liking that he was doing, something like, that childhood thing of him watching the Undertaker as he was growing up and actually getting to live up, what he saw. It was a pretty cool moment. I didn't like it for the one reason that it reminded me too much of my childhood. Watching a very, very bad, I think it was a SummerSlam match between Kama and The Undertaker. It was all based around Kama stealing the urn and melting it down and turning it into a chain. Kama, who was the Ultimate Fighter, which was basically based off of UFC at the time, trying to steal some attention off of there. Very bad storyline done by the man known as the Godfather today. They did 1,000 storylines like this for the IRS. He tried to take the Undertaker's urn for not paying his taxes. Basically anybody tried to get their hands on this urn. And now CM Punk has the urn. Why he wouldn't just open it up and turn the flashlight on? I mean, turn and open it up and, and unleash all the spirits that are inside. I have no idea, but at least they're probably going to use that urn in the storyline to get them to WrestleMania. So this is probably sort of like a gift given to them, the way that this match was just put together by Punk winning some fatal four-way match to get us to here. But we'll have to see. No doubt the match is going to be good. Hopefully they can put some storyline together. But it was also really fun to see the memorable Paul Bearer moments along the night. It was a fun night on Monday Night Raw. Hope everybody had a good time. Stevie Breach, peace out. Oh, by the way, I apologize for not putting this earlier in the video. I'll do it in another video. But if you made it through 10 minutes and 30 seconds of this, you must really like watching YouTube videos. My buddy Extreme Nico 9, he's trying to jumpstart his rap career. He's having a contest. I'm going to put a link to his video asking for people's help to help him win a contest that's going to help him in his music career. It's going to be in the description below. Make sure you can do that for me if you can. All you really need to do is a Facebook account. As I did it on my account, I didn't really care if anybody saw it, but I mostly just keep my friends and my family on mine. I don't think anybody's going to be able to see that I did this, so it's not like, you know, your mom's going to know that you like Extreme Nico 9 or anything like that. But just do it if you can. I really, really appreciate it. I know he would appreciate it. And you're sort of helping everybody out in the YWC, achieve their dreams and move their lives forward. Thank you very much. Peace out.